This is the hard truth that producers and artists don't want to hear. Make sure you stick around to the end because I have a practical solution for you guys. You can watch all the tutorials on the internet, learn all the production techniques. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, like it is actually necessary to do, but it's never going to take away from the fact that you need to be like putting in the reps and getting to a point where you're putting in like deep work on a regular basis. What I've really found over time is that you haven't even really started making music for that day until you've like hit a point where you're into like this kind of like flow state. Don't get me wrong, like all the ideas from that day are good, but honestly, like they're nothing that's gonna like separate you from the rest, you know? All of a sudden, once you kind of like hit this point of like flow state, it's like this switch has just like been flicked on. You can just like make actual like proper impactful decisions on your work. There's like this metaphor that I heard Ed Sheeran make. It's about songwriting, and he compares it to like an old rusty tap, and you turn on the tap and just all of this like brown water and like crap just comes out for ages, and then eventually like after that point just like all this clear water comes through. I think that really definitely applies to production as well, or just art in general. You just kind of have to get out all this crap until something just like kind of clicks, and then you can make like proper decisions. It's so easy to get overwhelmed by like kind of this workload ahead of you each day. What I found that really helps is just starting off small. For example, wake up in the morning and the first thing that I'm doing is just like making a musical idea, maybe like 15-20 minutes, set a timer, then go and get ready for the day, or maybe like go and have something to eat, come back, maybe push yourself to make like 2 musical ideas. I've found that working in short bursts can really be helpful because when you come back to it, you're like refreshed and you have a lot more like energy to give. Throughout the day, all of these ideas will just accumulate momentum until like maybe you'll have a portion of your day that you could time block out where you could get a couple of solid hours in. If you've just been like putting in reps all day and like kind of warming up, eventually you'll kind of like go and sit down and be able to put some hours in, and hopefully, you know, this thing can click and you can just like lock into this flow state. I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts? This is just like my opinion and just something that I struggle with on a daily basis, but yeah.